Hi dears, welcome back to Smart Brain. In the previous class, we have learned about parasites, saprophytes, etc. and their examples. And I asked you one question. What is that? Yes, do a pepper vine is a parasite? No, it is not a parasite. Now, we have to discuss more about these type of plants. Look at this. What you can see? There are a lot of vegetables in this picture. Now, let us go to a vegetable garden. Can you see a lot of vegetables in that? Yes, you can see a lot of vegetables in the vegetable garden. Some of these have some specialties. Can you see pumpkin, ash gourd, snake gourd, bitter gourd, etc.? What are the specialties of these plants? The stem of these plants are weak. That means they are thin and no such a capability to hold the whole plant. These type of plants are called weak stemmed plants. We have to provide a support to these plants for their growth. Some of the plants grow by using a spring-like part. What is a spring-like part which is called tendrils? What is tendrils? These tendrils supplies the supportings. That means these tendrils provides supportings to the plant. These type of plants are called climbers. What is climbers? Then tell me, what are climbers? Climbers are the plants which climb over another plant or supportings for their growth. They are weak stemmed plants. By using tendrils and some of the other plants like pepper vine. Can you see some roots on the pepper vine? Yes, you can see roots on the pepper vine in some distances. These roots are called clinging root. What is clinging root? And by using tendrils, clinging root, they climb over another plant. Okay, they are called climbers. You know a lot of examples of climbers. Grapevine, pumpkin, ash gourd, snake gourd, bitter gourd, pepper vine, beetle plant, etc. are the examples. Now you have to write this subheading climbers and write. Climbers are weak stemmed plants which climb on other plants. Plants like grapes, bitter gourd, money plant, etc. are the examples. There are three types of climbers. Climbers, those uses tendrils to climb. Examples are pumpkin, cucumber and bitter gourd. And the second category or the second type is climbers, those uses clinging root to climb. For example, pepper vine, beetle plant. And the last category is climbers, those curls and climb on host. Examples are pea, grapevine, money plant, etc. In the last category, that is climbers, those climb by using their own stem or leaves. They are the third category. For example, pea plant. Pea plant climb over another plant by using their own stem. Okay. Then we have to discuss about creepers. What is creepers? What are creepers? Creeper. Yes, they are also weak stemmed plants and they grow over the ground or they spread over the ground. Examples are sweet potato, hydrocotyle, watermelon, etc. They do not have those tendrils and clinging root for the support. That's why they spread over ground. They are called creepers. Write it. Weak stemmed plants that grow creeping on the ground are called creepers. Sweet potato, hydrocotyle, strawberry, etc. are examples. These plants do not possess tendrils or clinging root. Moving on to the next topic. You know that a plant has roots. What are the functions of these roots? They absorb water and minerals from the soil. Sometimes these roots provide supportings to the plant. Have you seen banyan tree? Banyan tree? In banyan tree, roots are present on the branches. A type of roots are presenting on the branches of the banyan tree. These type of roots are called prop root. What is prop root? They provide mechanical support to the banyan tree. These prop root are raised from the aerial branches. That means other branches of the plant. And in the case of screw plant and maize, there are another type of root present in those plants. They are called stilt root. And stilt root can be seen on the main stem of the plant. And in the case of prop rooted and stilt rooted plants, the roots are grown downward to the earth. They support the plants. Okay, write the heading prop roots and stilt roots. Roots are used not only to absorb water and minerals but also to provide support to plants. The roots that grow downwards from the main stem to support that plant are called stilt root. Examples are screw pine, millet, sugarcane, etc. And the roots which grow from the branches to support the plants are called prop roots. A perfect example is banyan tree. Have you seen mangroves? Mangroves, their pictures or videos. What are the specialties of these mangroves? They are a special type of plants. Their root have some specialties. Their root will grow upwards to the atmosphere and the gases are exchanged through the roots. They are called pneumatophore. What is pneumatophore? That means in pneumatophore, the root tips are grown upward to the atmosphere and gases are exchanged through the root. Clear? Then write. The tip of mangrove roots have grown towards the atmosphere. These roots help in gaseous exchange. They are called pneumatophore. In your science textbook, there is an activity. You have to collect the pictures and videos of these mangroves and send it to your class teacher. Now, we already said that we eat different parts of a plant. The edible parts of a plant is different. Carrot, potato, tapioca are some examples of those plants. We eat the root of carrot plant. And in the case of tapioca, we also eat the root of this plant. And in the case of potato or ginger, there is a difference. The stem of these plants are modified to the underground and they are called underground stem. All tubers are not underground stem. There is some specialties of this underground stem. We can see a bud, scaled leaf, etc. on underground stem. That means in potato or ginger we can see some buds. If we collect these plants for some days, we can see a small buds on these plants or these food items. They are called underground stem. Clear? Then in your science textbook in page number 18, there is an activity. That is, there are a lot of food examples in your textbook. You have to classify them into storage route and underground stem. Then write it. Write the heading storage routes and underground stem. Routes that store food are called storage route. Examples are carrot, beetroot, radish, tapioca and arrowroot. The plant plants seen under the ground which can be grown into a new plant are called underground stem. They also store food. Apart from storage route, birds and scales are seen in them. Examples are potato, ginger, elephant foot yam, colocasia, turmeric, Chinese potato, etc. Now look at this picture. What you can see? There are a lot of organisms present in this picture. And plants help the organisms in different manner. For shelter, for food, etc. And by seeing this picture, complete the table that's given in your textbook. In this chapter, we have learned or discussed a lot of topics, a lot of new topics. What are they? Photosynthesis, then photosynthesis and respiration, parasites, semi-parasites, total parasites, saprophytes, climbers, creepers, etc. I hope all are very well known about these topics. We have just completed our first chapter here. See you soon. Till then, bye.